Hey, everybody. I'm back. I might be looking a little scruffy, but I'm back. I think I'm going to have to go and torture a razor blade, huh? Clean myself up a little bit. Um, all right. I'm here to give a report, and nobody's in the chat yet. So I'm not going to ask if you can hear me. I'm just going to go check. All right. We have audio. We have audio. All right. So this video is to give you all an update on the PBI, the People's Bureau of Investigation, and the Environmental Court. I did several videos with regards to the People's Bureau of Investigation and the Environmental Court. I was following along. I was involved with the Telegram chats, the Telegram meetings. With regards to the People's Bureau of Investigation and the Environmental Court. And so where are we with all of that today? Well, Tom is dead and Tim is in FBI custody. Now, it was either November or December when the FBI came and picked up Tim. And so the information I have, I believe that I'm sharing with you is good information. Okay, I'm relaying what was told to me. All right, as far as any actual proof, I don't have it. I always like to bring you proof when I can, but I can tell you that the source of the information is a very reliable source, in my opinion. So I believe they picked Tim up in December. Could have been in November, but at any rate, the holidays for his family were not good. Yeah, that's for a fact. And so they have moved him from location to location to location, and I believe he's in someplace in North Carolina at this point in time. As I hear it, he's being denied proper medical care, proper medical treatment. Apparently, he sleeps with a CPAP, and he's being denied that device. I'm not sure what else is going on, but it has to be torture to be an innocent man. In other words, you have not been found guilty by a jury of your peers, and you are incarcerated and threatened. Incarcerated and threatened. And so, other than that, I don't really have any information. But when I get more updates, if they're worthwhile sharing with you folks, I'll come back and I'll share. Now, I think it was December 20th when they arrested Tom, when the FBI came and got Tom. Now, Tom was in the hospital and not in good health, but he was there where he had care. Anything that was needed for him was there. Apparently, the FBI came and arrested him, took him into custody, took him out of that hospital. And I'm not sure on this. This this is a little sketchy in my head, but I believe that he was released in a very short period of time by way of him taking a plea and being bound by a tether and confined to home. I was told he could not go back to the hospital. He could not go back to where he was getting his care, his medical care, and that the doctors had given him about a year to live. After the arrest, I think he lasted about a month. So the man who spent, I want to say, the better part of 30 years fighting to bring us clean, pure, potable, healthy drinking water by removing all contaminants at the source and reusing that water with the proper pH and all the contaminants removed. He fought and fought and fought and fought until his last days. I was also told that the FBI confiscated all of his related information. Maybe not all of it, but a great deal of it. Right. So his equipment, his technology, so forth, that's all been scooped up. So kind of a sad situation. Pretty much we're all drinking toxic water. I flavor mine with coffee, and that helps. So, folks, those weren't the only arrests. There's a lady by the name of Darius Moody who was arrested by the FBI for her involvement. And Tim put out a couple of videos. He went down to North Carolina. He was with her husband, and he was, what word do I want to use? He was championing her release. And he wound up in their clutches. So Darius was not the first one to see trouble. Early on with the environmental court, there were a couple of guys that got, how do I want to say, maybe a little impatient, maybe too quick to react, and maybe made a mistake. I remember one of them had to do with the mailer. But at any rate, several people have paid a heavy price because they simply want you to have access to clean, healthy, pure, potable water. And I've been watching the social media. There's a couple of platforms that are owned by men, freedom fighters, warriors that Tim went to bat for, that have not said a word on this. And my my connection to information wasn't severed, but it was, how do we want to say? It was not active. How's that? It just wasn't active for a while. And I was wondering, because I wanted to report what I knew with regards to Tim being arrested and Tom being arrested, and Tom being dragged out of the hospital, and um, what kind of a country do we live in? You are innocent until proven guilty. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave, where liberty rules. Where's your liberty? You ain't got it. Where's your freedom? You ain't got it. You're living in fear. They got a fear-based society enslaving all of us. And it's up to us to stand up against it. So, folks, I just felt that I had a conversation today. I've been wanting to bring this report to you, but I finally had a conversation where I got some information, and I decided it's time. Let's get it done. So I'm gonna say, pray for Tim if you're a praying person. Um, there's great power in that, I believe. Tom, I hope your soul is resting peacefully, brother. There's a lot of us here still fighting for our freedom and our liberty and our clean water and our clean food and clean air and clean government and clean business and clean, 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 love, 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 and plenty of it. All right, everybody. I wish I had better news. I'm sure that's coming, right? I'm sure that's coming. So I love you. I'm fighting for you. I'll be back soon. Bye for now.